Over the past month, I've gone into this Cash America pawn shop 1 day a week for 4 weeks in a row. First off, I found basically nothing in this first week. Then the second week, I made my way into the pawn shop. I looked around a little bit. They had Pokemon Sword, which is obviously spelled wrong. They had basically no games in the back. However, when I went to the console section, I ended up looking around, and that's when I ended up finding this new Nintendo 3DS. Obviously, it had some damage on the screen, but I talked them down to $100, so this was definitely worth it because everything worked. Then week 3, I headed into the store and they changed everything around. They put the consoles where the games were, and then the games basically disappeared off the shelves. However, I did end up spotting 3 NES games from the distance, and that's when I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game for the NES. I talked them down to $10 and they were glad to sell this to me, which is absolutely awesome. That's worth about $15. And then week 4, the final week, I headed in there. And again, the console section was pretty bland, but when I was looking around there, I did notice they had these Joy-Cons for $25. So I ended up grabbing those, and they don't have stick drift, which is totally awesome.